Hello, I'm Mary Ellen Yo, and this is Losing It.
Just like that. Awesome job, guys. Hi, my name's Corinne, and we are beginning our Fall Body Revolution Challenge. We have here, we're going to go over the diet and nutrition tips. I am not a dietitian, so these tips are very general. They're not specifically broken down individually for each person, okay? And some of you guys may be familiar with some of the stuff that we're going to go over. Okay, first thing I want to say, diet, it's not rocket science. There are so many different things out there that are trying to get you to buy their product, lose weight, a lot of gimmicks, a lot of promises. I'm just here to tell you guys it's not rocket science, it's very basic. You guys really already do know how you need to be eating. You just want the quick fix, spend some money, lose some weight. It doesn't work that way. It's not rocket science. It's basically you need to be eating the proper foods, the proper amounts at the proper times. Okay? Number one thing I want you guys to remember, I want you to eat a small meal or a snack every 3 hours. You don't ever want to let yourself go 5, 6 hours, which a lot of people do, and then you're starving and you're famished, and then you just eat everything, and you eat tons of it. You don't want to do that. You want to be eating every 3 hours, whether you're hungry a little bit or not, a little bit of something. So what that's going to be is a lean protein. We'll go over what's a lean protein after. You always want to have a lean protein when you eat. I'm not talking a steak or a grilled chicken breast or anything like that. It can be something as simple as a serving of nuts, a small serving of nuts. You have to measure nuts are very high in calories, so you have to pay attention to the portion. Non-fat string cheese would count, egg whites. There's a whole list in here of what the lean proteins are. So you want to have a lean protein, and you want to have a fruit and a vegetable every 3 hours, okay? So, and again, we'll go over exactly what that is. The protein, what it does is it makes you feel fuller longer. It takes longer to digest, and it also does boost your metabolism. It takes a little bit more calories to burn protein than it does to burn the other foods. So it does a double whammy, and it also helps to repair lean muscle tissue, which you're going to be breaking down with the exercise. So very important. My next point, and this is really important also, always carry a snack with you. Whether, again, you can get little individual packages of nuts, keep some nuts at your desk. Those are just plain almonds, nothing added to them. Or they have the little the little packages, individual packages, plain natural almonds. I'm sure Nancy probably gave me these at some point. But they're 100 calories, so it's like a perfect serving. Guys, you're going to need a little bit more, obviously, because you weigh a little bit more to start with, but we'll go over that individually after. So you can stock up with these, carry these with you, carry some fruit with you if you're going to be out. Your best bet is, I tell people, get a little cooler and just pack it with your food for the day. The worst thing is when you're out and you're running around and you're stressed and you have nothing to eat and you're starving. Then you end up at Dunkin' Donuts or any other fast food place and you're getting whatever. And that's the absolute worst thing you can do. You want to make sure you have healthy food with you. So carry some fruit, you know, in the morning, get your bag. I usually bring my bag. I have, you know, some fruit in it. I have some protein shakes. I don't promote protein shakes. I have them because with me training, it's just easier for me to drink a shake. But any, you know, yogurt, I have Chobani. You can have that, bring that with you. Cheese string, nuts, egg whites are really good. Hard-boiled eggs, you can boil those. We usually do that at the beginning of the week. We boil eggs for the rest of the week, and you can carry those around as you need them during the day. So that's the number one thing I'm going to tell you is make sure you have food with you at all times. Okay, it sounds kind of crazy, but all right. So next thing I want to tell you guys, you want, when you go grocery shopping, the best way to shop is to go on the outside. I'm sure you've heard this, the perimeter of the store. You want natural, unprocessed food. So you don't, you know, you go into the middle and you get the things that are boxed, and you know, you'll get all the different, you'll get some of the health stuff that they tell you, granola, all kinds of stuff like that. Your best bet, go around the outside, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, the farm stand's really good. Around the grocery store, your lean proteins, and that's your best bet what to do with that. So you want to try to stay away from anything processed. When you buy something to eat or to bring, it's like the nuts here. If you look at the package of the nuts, I just know it's quicker over here. Ingredients, almonds, that's it. There's nothing else in here. You can get other almonds or other nuts, okay, like these right here. You look at the ingredients and it's got probably 10 different things in here. So this would be better, okay? So you want to always, always, always look at labels. I brought some things so we can go through the different labels, okay? Another thing I want to tell you guys, I always have on the sheet here that you want to be eating a high fiber. When you eat your grains and you eat your breads and you eat your pasta, you want to make sure you have the higher fiber foods. And I want to show you, I never tell you to buy like whole wheat, 100% ground or whatever. If you notice, I've never told you guys to do that. Guys who have done this before, I'm going to show you why. Just because something says, and I don't know if you want to see the name of the brand on it, but just because something says it's whole grain doesn't mean that it's high fiber. This is a perfect example. Whole grain brown rice, fiber on it is 2 grams. You can do better, okay? Look at the labels, flip it over, compare. You want to say, okay, never mind what it says. If it says white, if it's got 8 grams of fiber, I don't care. It's got more fiber, it's more filling, it's better for you. Read the labels, very, very important. Okay, let's see, what else can I tell you guys? Portions, that's very obvious. For example, this is a serving of nuts. There's not very many nuts in here. Guys, you're going to require more. Okay, you guys always, not the whole thing, no. But you're gonna, if you do have this though, I want you guys to know you can't. This is not just sit there and blindly eat them. Especially nuts. They're very high calorie. They're very good for you. They're good. You know, have good fats and a lot of protein. And they're very healthy for you. But watch your portion. They also have a lot of calories, so you don't need a ton of them. So, cashew, the nuts, walnuts, almonds. What else? Almonds, walnuts. I'm probably forgetting something else. Those are the top 2 anyway. They have more of the omega fatty acids that are good for you. Don't get like caught up on. Just know that walnuts, almonds, I'm trying to make this really simple for you so you're not like sitting there scratching your head. The least ingredients in it, the better they are for you. Just remember that always, no matter what. And you don't have to, don't make it so hard on yourself that you're like, okay, well this has this. They try to do that. The companies, that's how they sell their food to you, is that they try to convince you that this is better because. So just block all that out. It's the easiest way to do it. And just know that you want to stay natural, 100%. The less man touches it, the better it is for you. Okay, like sweet potatoes, you want to have, you know, again, that's a grain, and it's a starch, but it's not manufactured by man, so that would be better than a piece of bread. Okay. Another thing I have that I wanted to share with you guys is I've had a couple of clients that are really salt sensitive. You have to watch the sodium content of some foods too, okay? Just be aware, if you're out, you're getting any sort of like marinated grilled chicken or whatever, just be aware that some of it has a lot of sodium. If you're drinking a lot of water, most people, it's not a huge deal as long as you're not constantly eating it. Some people, it does make a big deal, and they will retain a lot of fluid, pounds worth of fluid, 3-4 pounds worth of fluid. So just be aware of that. If you're having something and it seems like it's salty, drink tons of water to help flush it out, all right? Someone asked me earlier about artificial sweeteners. As far as that goes, there's been numerous studies. They're always doing studies on it. They're not, I mean, it's a natural, not a natural, you know, thing that's found in nature. It's a man-made thing. So obviously right there it tells you, you try to stay away from it. If you're having a craving, or if, say you're addicted to coffee, like I kind of am, and you have to have your coffee, it's better to have something with less calories in it at this point and try to wean yourself off of it. The studies right now are saying that the artificial sweeteners are making you crave sugar. So that's what they're telling you, so they're telling you to avoid it. Plus, I mean, some of them are carcinogens. They are known to cause cancer. So you try not to be really reliant on them. But again, if you're having 10 sugars in your coffee, start weaning yourself. Maybe if you can go right to the artificial stuff, great. If you can't, start cutting back. Maybe have 1 sugar to 1 artificial. Try to wean down from that. Ideally, you'd like to have it so that you're not actually having any sugar at all. Like, you want to have natural stuff and as little stuff as that as possible. All right, so just be aware that there are studies that do tell you that. So, you know, you'll have to try to wean yourself as you can. Another big one that I'm going to tell you guys, especially the ladies, the guys not so much. If you're trying to lose some weight, the best, easiest way to do it, it's like kind of like a cheating, not really cheating, but it's an easy way to do it. The starchy carbs. Now, your fruits and vegetables are carbohydrates, okay? So this is not like, I'm not telling you to eat low carb at all by any stretch. You can't maintain that. That's not something you can do for the rest of your life. You can't go without carbs. That's just silliness. But the starchy carbs, the breads, the potatoes, the high fiber noodles, stuff like that, if you cut that at lunchtime and you're just having lean protein, fruits and vegetables, for the rest of the day on, you will lose weight pretty quickly, actually, because you're cutting. They retain a little bit of fluid. But that's just a little secret that I have for you guys. Have your whole grain breads and have your oatmeal and have all that stuff earlier in the day. And as the day goes on, try to just have more of the lean proteins and the fruits and vegetables, as much as you want. You don't have to, as long as they're plain, you can eat them. You don't have to measure them out. Oh, I have a cup of green beans. If you want more than a cup, go right ahead. Cup of green beans, cup of carrots, fine, whatever. You can eat that as long as they're plain. So that's pretty much my diet tips that I have for you guys. I'm sure you guys will probably have questions about that, and I can talk to you guys individually if you do have any. All right, guys, so we're going to take our baskets. We're going to pick out our food for tomorrow only, not for the week. And 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks. Okay? Yep. And do the best you can.
Ready, set, go.
Go. Go. All right? Go.
Looking for some chicken breast, white ground chicken breast, and I mix it with tomatoes, peppers, onions, and it lasts me the week. I scoop it out like a cup a day, and then that's my lunch for the whole week.
I'm buying some chicken breasts and some turkey breasts for lunches, 98% fat-free, and I'm buying some fish for dinner, and that's all I've got so far.
I have no idea. I have to get my wife to do my buying, but they're telling me to buy chicken and salads, but I really need assistance in this, and that's where my wonderful wife will come in and help me. She will do this because I cannot do it alone.
I'm buying some egg whites. I like these for breakfast, and I usually cook them in the microwave at work. Scramble them up, put a little Pam in there, scramble them up, and I usually have a whole grain English muffin, but I don't have that with me yet. And some raw almonds. These don't have any salt or nothing on them for a little snack. And a yogurt, Chobani yogurt, 0 fat. I like this for a snack. And I have some chicken, pre-portioned chicken that I will have on my, I'll cook this up at home and bring it in, and I'll have this on my salad at lunch. And a little bit of rice. This whole grain rice only has 3 grams of fat. It's very low in sodium, which is good for rice that's prepackaged like this. And I'll probably have that with a piece of chicken. Again, I'll have some more chicken for my dinner. And this is my light dressing, balsamic vinaigrette that I use for my salad at lunch.
Okay, I have, I got the almonds. I got a fruit, watermelon. I love watermelon. I have asparagus and broccoli. And for meats, I have some yogurt. So I'm getting string cheese. I'm not really sure which kind to get, but I'm gonna try the Weight Watchers. And I have chicken individually for me because I have a boyfriend, but I usually eat dinner alone. So I have just the individually packaged chicken and turkey. Flat turkey in here somewhere. Right here. It's really good. Easy to cook, fast to cook, and it has 110 calories. 0.5 grams of fat. And I think I'm almost done. I gotta think about it, but for the day, I think that's good.
Okay, we bought oatmeal. Microwavable, 2 minutes. And I chop up bananas with it and a glass of milk. That's what I do for my morning. 5 minutes. Then go to work.
Okay, so some of the things that I grabbed on my shopping experience were green tea, because I figure I'm going to have to switch to green tea as opposed to coffee because I'm used to my creamer and my sweet and low. So I don't think I can do black coffee. I'll switch to the tea. I got string cheese, which I do eat now anyway, but I probably too much so of them, and I probably don't grab the reduced fat kind. I just grab whichever kind looks the best. Don't really pay attention. I figure milk is a good source of dairy and protein, and I got the fat-free milk. I got sweet potatoes for my carbohydrates. I got olive oil PM for when I'm cooking, and olive oil for my salad dressings because I'm gonna have to give up my ranch and my creamy Italian, which I love.
So I still have some more shopping to do, but I got some Brussels sprouts. I think they taste really good. And some 1% milk. More for my wife than for me. I'm actually gonna go look for some silk later. Some apples for lunch, some snacks. Bought a big box of just some spring mix, salad mix for lunch. Be eating that pretty much every day, probably for lunch and some dinner. Lastly, I'm a peanut butter-aholic, but as an alternative, I find almond butter is pretty good. There's no sodium, no cholesterol. It's a little high calorie, but there's a lot more protein and it's better for you than peanut butter.
So this is my basket, and this is one day's worth of food for me. And as you can see, it's virtually all fruits, vegetables. I use oil and vinegar instead of dressings. I cook with a lot of garlic, and I have eggs for breakfast, which I have every morning, hard-boiled eggs. I use almonds and fruit for snacks, and I have some ground turkey. I eat a lot of ground turkey, and some chicken for lunch. Every day I have a big salad with grilled chicken on it for lunch. And as you can see, I don't have any boxed or bagged things in my basket. Pretty much it's all stuff from the outer perimeter of the store, and this is pretty much what I eat every day.
All right, so now we're gonna go through the baskets and see how everyone did with their choices for tomorrow. Nancy's a pro, so we got chicken, good. We got oatmeal, which is good. We have her Powerade Zero, which she tends to work out for hours per day, so she gets cramps. So electrolyte replacement. I don't normally recommend, but someone who's doing 3 hours a day at the gym, she needs it. We have fruits, vegetables, egg whites. Oops. We have our rice. Flip it around. 3 grams of fiber. And you get vegetables, so that's good. So very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. So what's your breakfast?
My breakfast?
Yes.
That's yogurt and fruits.
Okay. So this is the yogurt that she pulled out. It's just a regular plain yogurt. It has some artificial sweetener in it. The only qualm I have about it's 80 calories, which isn't a lot of calories. Only 11 grams of sugar, which isn't bad. It should have more protein. If she got like a chobani, if you get a plain chobani and add fruit to it, it's actually going to give you more fiber and higher protein. All right, that's my gripe. I mean, you can do better. It's not bad, but you can do better. All right, so where's your snack? You have strawberries?
I have snacks. I have strawberries for snacks.
Okay.
For snacks.
Again, get chobani, get plain. Not chobani necessarily, but Greek yogurt, plain would be better. She's got a chicken, she's got sweet potatoes, and she's got olive oil. You need more vegetables though, and you need more fruit.
For one day.
Well,
I'm thinking a salad.
yeah, I guess you're doing all right. You're doing all right.
I'm thinking it's just for one day.
Yeah. Where's your lunch?
The chicken.
Okay, so chicken's for lunch and dinner. Gotcha. Yep, that's a good way.
And that's what I'll be eating all week.
Yep, that's a good way to save. Condense there. All right, looks good. So this is 8 grams of fiber, 5 grams of protein, 100 calories. Always look at the calorie too, because some of the lighter stuff can have more calories. And you have peanut butter?
My snacks can be like string cheese or
Okay.
yogurt.
And watermelon, yep.
I got some almonds in there if I want that for a snack.
So this is your dinner, your lunch.
Dinner is chicken or turkey. This
Yep.
lunch or dinner.
Okay. She's got broccoli,
Yep.
asparagus, which is actually really, really good for you too. It's also a diuretic too. And she's got almonds and yogurt,
Yep.
chobani,
I got
Greek
some
yogurt.
yams in there just in case.
You know the plain would be better. You know
I
that.
know.
With,
I
with,
hate-
with the
I-
fruit.
I
Yeah. No, I know. You know and I know.
I tried.
All right. Good. So we got oatmeal. So we get the ready oatmeal, which I already told him. You're better off getting the, where's the regular oatmeal? We'll compare. We'll do a comparison. Okay, so here we have the ready instant served oatmeal here. 130 calories, fat's okay. Sodium, 160 milligrams of sodium, 3 grams of fiber, 9 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. Now, if you were to take the regular that you have to cook, and this cooks up, how fast does it cook? In 5 minutes, so it's 5 minutes to cook it. 150 calories, 0 grams of sodium, 4 grams of fiber, 0 grams of sugar, and more protein at 5 grams. So you're better off measuring this out and bringing this instead. And then you can add fruit, you can add spices, you can add cinnamon's really good. Actually, the studies lately have shown that cinnamon actually helps to decrease your blood sugar. So you can put like some cinnamon in it, some nuts in it. You can spice it up. Well, honey is like a natural thing. It's got calories though, so just use just a pinch of it. Don't be pouring tons. Just know that, but it's natural. It's natural. You know, it's not man-made, so it's obviously going to be better than something that is. But all right. So what's your snack?
My snack is fruits.
And what did I say? You have to have some protein with your fruit. So he's doing the good thing. He's got 0% Fage, Greek yogurt. Very good. What are you going to put with it though? Have you tried this before, plain?
I'm gonna put baked potato.
A plain baked potato? Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
I gotta tell you, they really wanted to know, and you know, my wife's gonna help me do all this.
But honestly, if you're having a potato, instead of doing sour cream and butter and all that stuff, he has the that could be a snack right there, because you got your protein and you got your starchy carb there. That's gonna have natural fiber. So now we have Selena. Selena, what's your breakfast? The eggs?
Yep, egg whites for breakfast.
She has her egg whites for breakfast with what else?
Maybe I'll have a yogurt in there. The yogurt someplace, the Chobani yogurt.
For breakfast? You
Yeah,
have both?
love that, yep. Usually English muffin, but I didn't get an English muffin.
Okay, what I'm going to recommend, though, for you, instead of
Yep.
having a yogurt and egg whites, I would have one or the other with either the oatmeal or the English muffin.
Okay.
Because you're having like double the protein, which isn't a bad thing, but have this later on as a snack.
Okay.
So you're not getting hit all at once. This will be a good snack later on. You can have it with fruit.
For lunch, I usually have a salad
Yep.
with some chicken.
Okay. Salad with chicken.
Yep. And then this is my dressing.
Okay, so
And
she's
then
got the
I put
dress.
some stuff like
She has the light balsamic vinaigrette dressing, which is 16 calories a serving. So you're using this exact serving of 2 tablespoons, right? Watch the servings.
Yep.
Is that all right to use something like that?
Well, it's light, so it's less fat, less. I mean, you can see the different ingredients that it has in. It's better than having regular. The olive oil and the vinegar is better, but just watch your portions. 2 tablespoons is 16 calories. It's not gonna break the bank, but just watch. Know that the other one's better, but it's not bad. So what do we have for breakfast?
Chobani, banana.
So she's gonna have, again, if you can get the plain and add the fruit, it's better. Banana, and that's your breakfast?
You know what? Honestly, it's been a year since I did my last challenge, so
Okay.
I have to go by my list. I really need to have my list in front of me.
Yep. I would. Do you have what's the bread for? Is that for lunch or?
Yeah, I have 98% fat-free turkey.
What you could do is you could have. So you want it when you look at the bread. You want to look at the calories. Some breads will have 100 calories per slice, so you really want to pay attention to the calories. They're really dense. You can feel it. This one has 60, so that's not bad. You can get one still with a higher fiber, though.
I went back over there. I couldn't find another one.
We'll have to go look. So this one has 2 grams of fiber and 2 grams of protein. So you could find one that has more protein and more fiber in it. And when you do that, you could have like a piece of bread with the yogurt and a banana for your breakfast. Guys don't go grocery shopping, so this should be
You noticed
interesting.
that, so I did get my
He's going to be
breakfast, yeah.
hungry. He has like
It's
nothing
my-
in his cart.
I go home, my wife will cook.
Yeah, but that's why we
For
need.
breakfast, I do my own breakfast in the morning.
Okay, so he's going to show
Oatmeal,
me. He's got his oatmeal.
Oatmeal and bananas.
Oatmeal's very good. Yep. Oatmeal, perfect. Quick oats.
And I throw the nuts
And
in
a
there.
banana, very good. Yep. So he's getting
my
his.
milk.
He's getting his. So he's just eating breakfast tomorrow, but so he's getting his healthy carb with his protein and his fruit, and he's got some light milk here, which is good, and more protein. So that's actually breakfast is very good, but you need some like other meals.
That's not mine.
This is for his wife. She
That's
shouldn't
not
be.
mine.
She shouldn't be eating it anyway. But all right. So where's your breakfast?
I'm really unprepared. So I just went to go.
What would you normally eat? Well, he's got almond butter,
I
which is
normally
good.
get a yogurt and some bananas or.
Okay.
an
Well, where's
oatmeal.
your yogurt?
I didn't finish my.
All right. So he normally
gathering
gets
yet.
what kind of yogurt?
The-
Mike's done a
the
few
light and fit
challenges too,
yogurt,
so
too. I like
okay.
the light and fit.
Less
and
sugar.
calorie.
Do you like? You don't like Greek yogurt?
I don't.
Okay. All right. That's
I
all
think
right.
it's too thick.
That's all right. Some people don't like the taste of it, and that's fine. So you get in the light and fit. That's got lower sugar in it.
I usually eat the vanilla plain flavor.
Okay. That's even better.
But my wife likes the fruity one.
Okay. But if you get the plain, you can add your own fruit. It's good
Yeah.
too. And so you have the yogurt and you have a banana, which is good. And then you have, what else did you say?
I usually bring a bag of almonds.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Plain. Okay. Now what's your snack?
That's a good question.
What would you normally eat for a snack?
That's a great question. I don't know.
So you don't-
I really
that means-
plan it ahead of time.
That's what he means. He doesn't really. All right. So you can either have.
I usually bring a lot of fruit, like an
Okay.
orange, a banana, and an
Yep,
apple.
that's fine. But you need
work with.
you need your protein with it too, though. Remember what I said?
I know, that's
so
my
what,
bad part.
Yeah. So what could you bring that you like?
All I know are almonds.
Do you like eggs?
Yeah, but I.
Hard-boiled eggs?
You told me you do hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, for breakfast sometimes.
Well, you can bring that as a snack too.
I guess.
Yeah, you could. Let's go through Sandy's. Sandy's been doing this for over a year now, so let's see how well she's learned. All right, so we have, where's your breakfast?
My
Eggs.
breakfast is eggs.
Whoops.
I eat eggs, hard-boiled eggs, nearly every morning for breakfast.
So
My
she's got
protein.
organic eggs, which is really good.
And
what-
fruit. I usually have eggs.
eggs and
banana.
fruit, yep, okay. And where's your snack?
My snack, I have the almonds.
Okay.
plain almonds, and I'll have that for a snack. If I have a second snack, I'll usually have maybe some egg whites.
Okay.
Or a little bit of leftover chicken, and I always have it with a piece of fruit. So I
Okay.
have strawberries
Yep.
in there, and an apple.
And she's
My
got-
favorite apple, jazz apples.
She's got her jazz apples, yep, avocado.
I slice a little avocado on my salad.
Really good fats for you, really good. High calories. Watch the, watch the portions on that. That's the only thing. She's got her garlic. For her salad dressing, she actually has the vinegar and olive oil, which she'll mix and use that for salad dressing, which is really good. So it looks really good. You can tell you've been doing this for over a year now. Very good. And we would like to thank James Trukey for allowing us to use his grocery store Trukeys. Thank you. All right, guys, so it's our first workout. We're going to be doing some cardio with some full body weight circuits. Okay, goal is to keep your heart rate up and work all the major muscles in your body. All right, so I'm going to show you guys. I have 2 different variations depending on where your starting level is. First thing we're going to do, right over here, I have 4 sets of dumbbells. I want dumbbell squat curls. Okay, so elbows are going to stay tight to your side, and you're going to curl and squat, just like this. Everything's for a minute. All right, so I have 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 15 pounds, and then I have 20. Girls, 5 or 8s. New people, 5, except for you can probably do 8. All right? Any questions on that? Next station, I have 2 different, so you're going to rotate. All right, next station, step-ups. You're going to alternate the legs. All right? More fit here. New people. Smaller step, all right? Next station, we're going to do up downs, work our legs and our core. New people, this is all I want you to do. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. People that have done this before, dumbbell goes up overhead. All right? Last station. Crunches on the mat, feet on the floor for new people, other people, bicycles. In our last station here, we're going to do some squats with the ball. New people, hold the 6-pound ball, or no ball. If your arms get tired, you can hold it here, all right? Otherwise, you're going to sit and then up. More advanced people, lower step, higher ball. Mikey, you're doing the 12. All right, so you're just sitting. You can look if you want to, it's okay. It's not going to move, but if it makes you feel good, all right? So we're going to split up into 2 groups. Actually, you guys are perfectly split. So 4 people are going to be on the cardio. We're going to go through the circuit, and then we're going to swap. People on the cardio is going to come out and do the weight circuit. People doing the weight circuit go on to the cardio. All right? New people, I'll help you on the cardio. We'll walk. People that have been doing this for a little bit, you can jog if you want. It's your workout. So if it's too easy, step it up, because some of you guys have done this for a little bit. So what was your question?
So is it your intention that we do every station?
Exactly.
Okay.
Everything for a minute. You're going to start here and go to the right. All right? There's 5 stations, 4 at a time, so there should be 1 empty station. So you don't need to double up. All right? On a station? Got it? All right, so you guys start on cardio. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. 9, come on, you got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. You got it. Crunch it up. Awesome job. Good job, good job. 35 seconds, guys. 30 seconds, guys. Awesome job. Come on, Mikey, crunch it. Almost there, guys. All right, my tip of the week this week is to absolutely read labels. Just because something says it's high fiber, whatever, read the labels, look for yourself.